Hey there! Today we're going to take a look at one of the most iconic movie ideas ever, but more importantly, a sociological phenomenon called a self-fulfilling prophecy. We're all familiar with movies like this, yet aren't always aware of it. Movies with a self-fulfilling prophecy often start like this. Evil forces have taken over the world with no one being able to stand in their way. We have only one thing that can save us now. The prophecy told of a hero, and we will await the day for when he saves us all. A bit too edgy maybe, but you get the point, right? One example of this kind of movies is Harry Potter. But we will get back to that once we know what a self-fulfilling prophecy actually means. A self-fulfilling prophecy is a prediction that directly or indirectly causes itself to become true, by the very terms of the prophecy itself due to positive feedback between belief and behavior. Quoting Merton Robert Kay on the subject, who published a paper about the self-fulfilling prophecy in 1948. The self-fulfilling prophecy is, in the beginning, a false definition of the situation evoking a new behavior which makes the original false conceptions come true. This specious validity of the self-fulfilling prophecy perpetuates a reign of terror, for the prophet will cite the actual course of events as proof that he was right from the very beginning. A self-fulfilling prophecy is any positive or negative expectation about circumstances, events, or people that may have affected a person's behavior towards them in a manner that causes those expectations to be fulfilled. An employer, for example, who expects the employees to be disloyal and shirkers will likely treat them in a way that will elicit the very response that he or she expects. Let's say, for example, that you believe you will never succeed on the upcoming biology test because you think you are just really bad at the subject. Because you think you won't make it, you think that actually learning for the test is a waste of time and not do it as much, or with less motivation as other subjects. Then you get back the test and it says you failed miserably. Then when you get back the test and it says you failed miserably, you go like, I told you wouldn't pass this test, even though the reality is, you thought you wouldn't pass, so you didn't study, and because you didn't study, you didn't pass. It's not because you could see the future, but because you made your own future based on your prophecy. In the beginning I gave the example of Harry Potter. Spoiler warning. Harry was a child of prophecy, the only one who could defeat Voldemort. Of course Voldemort heard of this prophecy as well, and set out to undo it before the boy grew into a real threat, murdering his parents. Harry then moved in with a different family and short after fled to Hogwarts, the school of wizards, where he slowly but surely learned more about the prophecy and who Voldemort actually is. He is the man that killed his parents, giving Harry the utmost motivation to actually kill the man. Would Harry have set out to kill Voldemort if Voldemort hadn't killed his parents in fear of his so-called prophecy? Would he have fled to Hogwarts if his family was still alive and he was happy there? Would he have tried that hard to learn to become a wizard to kill a man he has no ties to at all? He would have no reason to. If Voldemort never heard of the prophecy, he wouldn't have set out to kill Harry. Voldemort set the cogs in motion of this prophecy by giving Harry a reason to hate him. Voldemort's actions were influenced by his cognition that he would be defeated by the child of prophecy, and it's because of these actions that the prophecy became true in the end, with Voldemort playing his role in the prophecy flawlessly. I hope that after watching this video you get a basic understanding of what a self-fulfilling prophecy actually is, because it's quite a difficult term to take a hold of, because it's quite an abstract thing. If you've got any questions, please leave them in the comments below and I will do my best to answer them. Thanks for watching, till next time, and see ya!